You want to frame it?
Review.
Should we
Huh?
frame it?
By the way.
Frame it?
How do you want to do it?
Yeah, where do you want to?
Tell me.
Oh, you know what?
Are you going to be in it? Is it just
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Oh, okay, great.
Look at that. See, it even says Voltron right there, or at least we kind of see ourselves. But, anyways, so hey, you know what? This is in the making for what? Many years already? I mean, why do we want this? We want it, right?
I mean, it's been a while. I think, as kids of the 80s, we were, we grew up with it. We loved it. We sort of wanted to see it continue. For a while, it was out of our lives, and there have been a couple remakes since. But for our journey on this one, personally, it's been about a year and a half of us working on it. So to be able to show it and talk about it and be here with you talking about it,
It's about time.
it's about time.
Well, it is my See, I don't want to reveal my age on video of myself, but
Is it safe to say we're children of the 80s?
yeah, it is. I remember like Thundercats and all this kind of stuff, and then I was like, do I want this back? But to me, I want it. But what about the younger generations?
And that's really the challenge is, we set out to make a Voltron that not only kind of pleased our nostalgic kind of needs, and hopefully we're aiming to please a lot of the other people who were like us and grew up with Voltron, but we definitely needed to target that younger audience. And I think the very thing that drew us to it as kids, the fact that it's awesome, 5 giant robot lions forming a big giant robot guy,
Right.
I think that's going to be kind of appealing to any kid.
Yeah, and the characters themselves are so fun and diverse. It's not just a show about characters that are like, yeah, we're awesome. They have personalities and they're funny and they evolve and change over the course of the series. I think kids are really going to be able to gravitate to their favorite, pilot
And they've got flaws that make them relatable, so they're not kind of these figures that you can't even see yourself in. I think there's a lot that each kid will be able to kind of choose their own pilot, the one that they see most of themselves in.
That's right.
Now, this being WonderCon, you guys just had a panel, and it was so secret, I was totally surprised. I mean, tell me, I didn't even know what was going on myself. So tell me about your reaction, and I'm showing the clips inside that big-ass room there.
Well, it's awesome. Anytime you see something that you've been working on, insulated for so long, and then you get to share it with the world, and you get to see their kind of reaction to it, it's a big deal, especially when they react well. It gives you some sort of validation in what you've been doing.
It was awesome to see people react to the jokes and react to the action and react to, some of the reveals. And it's like a huge weight taken off our shoulders because like Lauren was saying, animation is a long process. There's a lot of steps that go in before you see what you see on screen. So we've been sitting with this thing for a year and a half, looking through storyboards and scripts and character designs, and so now to see it, it's a huge weight taken off our shoulders.
So just out of curiosity, what kind of story arc are we looking towards for this TV series?
I mean, as far as particulars of story arc, we won't really give you particulars, but we can say that it's a big serialized story arc. So there's a big threat that's out there, and our guys are going to have to eventually face that threat. But it's something that will allow the characters to sort of change over time, and that fans of the series can really follow episode to episode.
So is this one of those type of TV shows that I'm just gonna have to take the day off and just binge watch, or is it a gradual?
Well, we're hoping it is.
Yeah.
We're hoping to kind of get people, really involved and interested in seeing where these characters go.
This is, it's a first for us. So we're used to working on shows that sort of come out on a weekly basis, and we were lucky enough to be able to make shows in the past that retain those people's attentions. So for us, we're used to this sort of cadence as the shows are released, where they're going to be really excited next week. Potentially the next day, people could have watched the entire series and they already know what happens at the end of the season. So that's a first for us. We're really excited about that. But we feel confident that we were able to make a serialized story that people will absolutely be obsessed to find out about. And we look forward to all the side stuff, like fans doing all the shipping stuff and figuring out, hey, who's going to fall in love with who and who's going to, theories.
What they're going to come up with.
Yeah.
Any other 80s nostalgia shows that you would love to get your hands on?
Oh yeah, I think we both love to get our hands on Robotech.
Robotech's a big one.
That's a huge deal.
That was a giant pillar for us. There's so many. But you know, Voltron was definitely up there for us. It's definitely a bucket list type show.
For sure.
Well, hopefully it becomes successful. You make hundreds of millions of dollars and bring it into a live action series.
Hey, yeah.
We'll see.
That sounds great, man. Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Hundreds of millions of
Fantastic.
I'll take a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Terrific. Hey, thank you very much and congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.